Neat. We have more power. We have about double the power we had at the beginning of the session now. But part of me just wants to keep going to a risk aversion. No, we're at 720, which is a lot. That's many power.
Wow, that's not a prime number of power.
That's some fat stacks of power.
Yeah. If you were to tell me that that is that much power, I would say, wow, that's power.
Many power. That is and stack of power.
Okay, if I come over here
And stack away.
I make a constructor, and I just try to jam this into wherever I can fit.
Oh, yeah, I see
and
the
then-
trees you were talking about. They look weird.
They do look weird. Oh yeah, I was
They
gonna
look-
explore those. Okay, work on the base later.
They
Trees!
look like wrong.
Okay, I got my chainsaw. I'm gonna go on an adventure to chop down one of those fat asses.
Don't know if that'll work. We'll give it a
Nature
go.
can't stand the might of my chainsaw.
Yep, that doesn't work. I thought I'd try chainsawing the giant rocks that definitely are gonna get blown up at some point. And nope, that's not the solution. We're definitely blowing those rocks up at some point, though. There's definitely, like, obvious Zelda rocks that you blow up with a bomb or something.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well.
Because they're, like, blocking paths that we'd want to go to.
They're blocking paths, and then they have like little crackies in them.
Yeah. You're gonna blow them like a...
Yep. Okay, we're at
And then they get,
340 out of
and then they get
500.
sued.
We're at 340 out of 500 modular frames, and we have all of the motor rotors and where they need to be.
Neat. And jump on the speed track. Zip. My character
weird to me-
vibrates
what the
when he's
hell?
on this thing. You can see his paint gun just vibrating in place.
It's weird to me that this gigantic space elevator is basically constructed and maintained by 2 people.
Yeah. Also, it can disappear if you left click on it on accident,
Also true.
which terrified me. When I was moving the tracks, I was like, oh. And for a second there, I highlighted the entire space elevator. I'm like, that feels
That
wrong.
should go away. Huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Huh.
That would be bad for us if we did that.
No. Okay. I just almost fell off a couple of cliffs, but don't worry, because I didn't.
But I wanted to do the suggestion of worry anyway. Just to test that you care.
Hint, you don't.
Oh.
Well, do you? Do you refute the
Do
statement?
you? I don't refute shit.
Oh.
Or what are we refuting? I lost track of which side of the toggle we're on.
To be
I don't
honest,
know what
I
to
did
feel
too.
anymore. Yeah. Which part of the quadruple negative are we on?
It's like a
Oh yeah.
it's like a circle jerk, but everyone shows up in the line.
Yeah, it totally is a reinforced iron problem. Let's see. Well, I'm back now after dealing with the part where our power turned off, so
Okay.
let's look at shit. Oh, so you have 2 modular frame builders?
Yeah.
We need more reinforced iron. And I have to trace it back like a thread through a maze in order to even find it.
That would be a pretty funny edutainment YouTube channel. Be like, hey everyone, Keith here. Let's look at some shit.
Yeah.
Wow, isn't that interesting?
I'm like
Up
the
next, look at this shit.
I'm like Bilbo stuck in Gollum's cave, where I'm gonna like follow a thread out to find out how to get out of this place. I think it basically
Wow, isn't
is.
that interesting? Now look at this shit over here.
I think we just want to make another foundry, another assembler.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. It seems to be getting resources fast enough to continually build iron plates.
Yeah,
It's just
that
that
works.
that's just how long it takes to make an iron plate, even though it's at freaking 250 times speed.
Yeah, well, make more.
Yet. There's so much space to make more in too. It definitely won't be a massive headache.
Up next, we're gonna interview this guy who says he's an expert on shit. What's your favorite kind of shit? I like the big shit. Wow.
My favorite shit is the poopy shit. Is the poopiest.
Why am I laughing at this?
Because you're tired, and your
I am
job
very
stresses
tired.
you out, so you need a release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be psychoanalyzed. I just wanted to look at some shit.
But what if that is the joke?
Wow, coming up next, we got some brain shit. Did you know if you don't sleep, your brain gets tired? Wow, that's some shit.
All right, Rick.
I guess it does sound like Rick, kind of.
You sound like you're in like I'm the random channel episode of every season.
Aw, there was only one good one. And by that I mean season. Shots
They went
fired.
back to it every year because they want to be the scary door, but they're not.
But
It's not as good as the scary door.
the first interdimensional TV episode is by far the best episode of Rick and Morty.
Is it?
It's either that or Meeseeks.
It didn't leave an impact. Meeseeks is pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Well, I loved interdimensional TV. I loved it for one statement alone, which was when Rick walks by and is like, you guys are backing the wrong conceptual horse here. And I was like, oh my god, that's the most meta joke I think I've ever heard.
Well,
And then,
they do like their meta.
yeah.
We have so many layers of spaghetti, but the worst one of them all is the one that we would have most likely even if we weren't spaghettiing, which is the fucking power. Just trying to find anywhere to link your thing into is always a headache.
Not really, just put down a power pole every time you put down a new building.
I
And
try
then link
to,
it.
and shockingly it gets harder every time. And I'm
Shockingly?
just sitting here like, shoppingly.
Ah.
Welcome to Shopping Channel.
No, shockingly.
Guess what we do.
Buy some shit. Just that one guy, just shit guy, is on every single channel.
Shit guy. What a dubious honor.
Coming up next on Cooking with Shit Guy, we're gonna cook some shit.
That's the show.
Welcome back. Alright, we got a mound of shit over here. We got some flour and
end.
shit. We got the shit stirrer. We're gonna put it all together. We're gonna see what the fuck comes out.
The shit stirrer.
Boy, that's a cloudy, murky, very, very...
Also known as the news.
Oh my god. Very nice. Turns out Anderson Cooper was shit guy all along.
I mean, that was basically the surprise news.
Yeah. God.
Anderson Cooper comes out as shit guy.
Wow, turns
Okay.
out that this shit tastes like shit. Who could have seen that coming? Oh, man.
What is this?
This is what happens when, in the nuclear winter, there's only one person operating all of television.
Oh no.
The
Three
credits
dog.
roll. It's like starring Shit Guy, produced by Shit Guy, filmography Shit Guy, audiography Shit
1
Guy.
through 67.
Oh god. Oh man.
I've almost linked it up, which is only amplifying the spaghettification nature of our base.
Have you noticed if you run around with this chainsaw, it looks like you have a can of Pepsi in it? Yeah. There's a can of Pepsi in the
Very
chainsaw.
good, Bird.
Don't give me that shit, guy. What the fuck? It's a dodo. Ah, no, Rammies.
It's a dodo.
There's a dodo over here. And there's
Yeah, that's-
Rammies that are working very...
Talking about
Ow.
the little
Ow.
birds that crawl around on the floor, or is
Yeah,
there
they're
actually
little,
a
they're
dodo?
little dodos.
Are they dodo-like at all?
Yes, because they're extinct.
I mean, he's right there. Pretty much his
Yeah, if I
primary
go to a-
confirmable characteristic is his lack of being extinct right
No,
now.
if I go to a museum and I see a dodo there, the dodo's still extinct.
Yes?
Let's
But
check my
that's
emails real quick.
right that thing's right there. You can see it. You
Right.
can
So
touch
if
it.
I went
In a
to
moment,
museum,
you're probably going
you're
to
not
eat
allowed
it.
You're not allowed to touch shit at a museum. What kind of museums do you go to?
This isn't
What?
is Satisfactory. It's not a museum. It's video game.
Are you saying that video games can't be put into a museum? Because when I went to the museum of
Not according to Roger Ebert.
well, you know what he has to say these days? Nothing. He dead.
Yep, and yet people have been fighting the specter of his opinion for the last, like, 10 years. Because gamers are nothing if not insecure about what an old man might say about their art form right before he dies.
Right before they dies.
He's so perfectly infuriating. He's like, video games aren't art. And then he just died.
Yeah, it's like,
to punctuate the sentence.
Yeah.
Just to piss off an entire industry of people that he largely didn't engage with and didn't care about. So it was like a really pointless thing to get mad about, but they've never gotten over it. It's been, people can't stop going over that topic of like whether or not video games are art ad nauseum.
So, I see. Did we increase our screw production, or is it just still the same the same
It's
line?
basically the same.
Okay. Well, we're gonna need to increase our screw
most likely.
production. So I think that what I'll make is probably a constructor, but I'll use the alternate recipe because there's nothing. There's no way.
You don't want to just keep going further with that?
No, I really can't. But what I
Hey,
can
up. Yay.
is mess things up real bad.
Plates.
I'm picturing Emperor
Plates.
Palpatine running around like at the end of a house party, be like, "Give me your plates. I will clean up the dishes. No, that was nice of you to offer. But I'm afraid you don't know how to operate the dishwasher when you arrive." I don't know why that amused me so much.
Just confusing Palpatine.
Don't worry, Palpatine. He's sundowning right now. Just engage.
Just weird Palpatine claims where you're out. Your only response at the end is just like, "Thank."
Don't forget to leave without your gift bag. I put a lot of thought into it. Is there lightning in this gift bag? Tell me right now if there's lightning in this gift bag, because last time you didn't tell me, and I opened it up and I got shocked in the face.
I'm afraid that the gift bag is quite operational.
Oh my god, I almost fell over.
It's like squeaking out because he's just so excited to say it.
He's like actually smiling, like fucking like Grinch smile when
Oh
he's
my
got like
God.
a turbo smile.
I love like loving grandmother Palpatine.
Except his gifts still suck because it's lightning.
Yeah, but that's just being a grandmother.
It's like if you
Like,
open
would
it
you
up,
like
you'll
an
find
ugly
some.
sweater.
You'll find some Werther's originals, the key to a Volvo that we haven't owned since 1987, and lightning. You told me there wasn't gonna be any lightning. The reason I didn't want to hear about
you're allergic to lightning.
the reason I don't want you to say the L word is that if the kids hear it, then they're gonna be wanting lightning all day, and then they're gonna just not stop asking about it. Oh, you pamper them too much. You need to let them have a little lightning.
Luke, you're so skinny. Eat some meat on your bones.
God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Luke is, like, hiding in, like, the tauntaun or whatever. And the
Where
Emperor comes by
yeah,
and
his
is
natural
like,
habitat, the
Yeah.
inside of the tauntaun.
and then the Emperor comes
Just
by
can't
and
get
is
him out
like,
of the thing.
oh, that's not how you cook that. That's not how you prepare a tauntaun. Here, let old Palpy show you how it's done. And
Palpy.
He just zaps it with lightning, and then, boom, cooked tauntaun.
Oh man.
You thought it smelled bad on the outside. Just wait until you cook it and get that delicious gore smell. Remember, if you could smell charred fur, then it's just about done.
I'm betting that Luke's disdain is palpable.
Wow. I regret starting all this joke that made me laugh and brought me almost to tears.
Wow, joy rescinded. I take back all the enjoyment I had. How dare you?
Oh, God, my face is actually hurting from smiling at that, though.
It's because it's a good joke.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when we originally envisioned Palpatine, he was supposed to be a friendly grandmother. And
Oh
he
God,
just-
that's
he
like
just-
JK rolling it now. It's like
he just wanted you to eat your beets.
it's like okay, now JK Rowling and George Lucas are teaming up, and he's like, actually, did you know that Emperor Palpatine is a 800-year-old woman? Yeah, that's I just didn't write it down in the movie, but it's in there. You just have to read between the text.
Oh, is that your new screw maker?
No, I haven't done anything for the past 10 minutes. I've run around laughing at Palpatine.
Well, I'm making.
Literally,
it,
the
I guess.
footage is just me running around on these conveyor belts, not being able to focus on anything because I'm crying from laughter.
Mission
I was gonna
accomplished.
work, but then we started telling Palpatine's memes, and I was
many
just
fucking-
done.
How many channels have like different permutations of like Palpatine jokes? They keep. There's so many weird directions it's gone in over time.
I know, and they're all fantastic.
Fascinating.
Except ours are the best.
Yeah. Get fucked, everyone.
Uh,
I didn't even know encroaching into this clearance was an option for power lines.
yeah, apparently.
But I can't put these power lines down. Agony.
Don't let Han Solo hear that you're handing out lightning. He's gonna. Did I hear lightning? This is what
this
is what we're trying to talk about.
I could really use some lightning. I'm trying to get out of this movie series. It's just his out.
Just a little bit of lightning. That's all I need. Just
Please, just
a
a little
bit.
lightning. Just
a
put me out of
little-
misery. The
a
fans
little-
won't shut up. I love that. Like, clearly part of the contract for him returning for 7 was to die.
Yeah.
Kill me, for the love of God. Get me out of this series. Because he's old and tired and mad.
Yeah, just like me. But not about Star Wars, but about literally everything else. Oh, jeez.
I'm almost got the screws set up. In the dumbest location possible. Just finding weird crevices to stick it in.
I'm watching right now. It's what I had hoped for.
It's ugly. What? One click?
What?
It made
Wait,
it there in
what?
one click.
How the fuck did you like,
I
dog
didn't
like
have to
this
do
shit
any
in here?
finagling. I just clicked on it directly and it went straight to it.
That's insane. That's like
amazing.
look at that. Look at that curve at the end. Like going
Yep.
right into the tip. We have a 90-degree bend. That cannot be comfortable for him or
Nope.
for anyone else.
That's their problem.
Yeah. By the way, anyone in chat, if your wiener does curve 90 degrees at the end, I do not mean to shame that.
But also, good luck finding
Yeah.
crevices that are also shaped that way. Because you got a bit of a duck penis problem, and it's gonna make things difficult for you.
Well, I do have one solution. If you are a furry,
Wait,
then
no,
there's a
no.
pretty easy solution to this. Otherwise, you need to talk to Gruk Corkdick, and
Cork.
he might be able to help you out.
Grork cork dick.
As in, your dick is making.
Did you link up the other side of this already?
No, I've literally been running around
Oh,
telling
shit.
jokes instead of doing anything.
It's like already attached to it somehow, I think, but not
Yeah.
really. It just looked attached.
Dude, look at how many screws are flying out of here. This is enough to make a Gruk man cry.
Oh no, this is another. Wait, I didn't see this because I could. Oh my god.
What?
There's another merger here, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't. You put the mergers next to each other.
I need to cut down this tree. I can't see shit. I didn't see the other merger. I was trying to get my new screws onto the course, and there was so much foliage that I couldn't see anything. I can't see the tree either. There we go. Wow, that really reveals how stupid that was. Now that I can see it.
I thought this worked for a second. I thought they could just merge into a merger
They're
like
just
this.
like next to each other awkwardly.
Yeah.
The dumbest shit.
Mm-hmm.
I always have the color gun equipped just because it's the smallest thing I can hold.
That's not true if you're Gruk Small Dick.
Oh no.
He's got something a little smaller,
A
but a little bigger than Grick.
Grick. The canonical character we insist on keeping. The longer we remember him, the longer he has to exist in our head. And that's just a form of torture.
Yeah, really.
This poor guy, if we forget him, he can stop existing in this form.
The best part is that
But we're keeping him.
Yeah. The best part is that that
But I
also
think I fixed the
applies.
screws.
Yeah, you did. That also applies to heaven. So like up in heaven, all of our ancestors are like, quit talking about him, or he's gonna fucking materialize. God damn it, here he is.
Now he's real.
Now he's real in
His
heaven.
dick's tiny.
Like, oh my god, that is a small dick. And then God's in the corner like, I know, right?
Why did I do that?
It's like, well, it wasn't really your fault. Like, yeah, why'd I give them the imagination to make a dick that small? I didn't think that
God
the
just
human
finally,
mind's...
God just finally takes a look back and is like, am I the baddie?
God's like, I didn't know that the human mind could imagine something that small. It's like half of a Planck distance.
We're so relentlessly mean to this hypothetical character.
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, it turns out he might just be a douchebag. We don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, we could just make him a douchebag to feel better.
Okay, can't do. Yeah, Gruk Smalldick's favorite pastime is puppy punching. Gruk Smalldick once went to an orphanage to window shop, but then not get anybody.
His favorite games are League of Legends and Warframe.
Gruk Smalldick doesn't have a Steam account, but he does have an Epic Game Store account.
Whoa.
This is fucking stupid.
Gruk Smalldick only plays Blizzard games.
Gruk
Oh, no, that's
Smalldick only plays snipers in
It's a real type
Overwatch.
of person somehow.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.